I'm definitely gonna make such a mess doing this. Oh, Mickey, move! This is me, and in today's video I'm going to be dressing up my horses. So if you saw my video back in October, you'll know that I dressed my horses up for Halloween and you guys really enjoyed that. So I have been challenged by StarStable to dress my horses up as some of the horses in game. But before today's video starts, I'd like to say a huge thank you to StarStable for very kindly sponsoring today's video. If you guys would like to use the link in the description below, if you download the game using that and create a login, you can then get up to 10 days free Star Rider, which is so cool, so remember to do that. But anyway, I need to head over to the studio now and watch some videos that they've sent me of the horses that I'm going to try and recreate with Joey, Casper and Mickey. Alright, so we are now here in the studio. I have my little setup here. If you use the link, then this is what will come up on screen. So there's a little gift here that you can see, which is a free in-game gift for friends of This Esme, which is very cool. So it would be very easy for me to create a character like I did last time, so you can customize it very easily, so I can make it look just like me, which is very cool. So you can pick like the makeup, you can pick like the eye color, all these kind of bits and bobs, the hair color as well. I love doing character customization. I just find it really fun. So let's change it to blonde hair so it looks a little bit more like me. You can change the length of it as well, so I'm going to make it a little bit longer, and then of course you can customize the horse as well. So last time I made it into Joey, so this time I'm going to make it into Casper. So we've got a grey, and then now I'm going to change its mane so it looks a little bit more like Casper, so it's got, you know, a white grey mane rather than a grey mane. So look, it looks just like Casper. Obviously you can pick like your username and things once that's all done. So that's pretty much how you create your StarStable avatars. However, it would be very easy for me to be like, okay, I've created a horse, it looks like Casper, video ended. But of course, with a challenge Esme, it's never that simple and it's never that easy. So StarStable have sent me some videos that I'm gonna watch, and I've got to recreate my horses as them. So let's dive in and have a look at the videos. Okay, so we have a moon. Oh, there's some like shooting stars and things. We're in a forest, okay. Oh, this horse is so pretty. It looks like Casper. And then there's, oh, I love that black horse as well. They're so pretty. Okay. Oh, that one has like little red bits in its mane and has some, whoa. Okay, it's gone like unicorn mode. Okay, these are looking cool. However, it has just struck me that I am having to make my horses look like these ones. Okay, so, oh my goodness, that has very intricate designs across its back. Oh, it has a cute little running braid. That one has a really cool flame mane. I could maybe make the dark one into Joey. I feel like that could be cool. We'll see. Okay, that's the first video done. I've got some thoughts. I mean, the grey, I could do Casper as well, but this is only the first video. We have 3 to watch, and there's 3 horses that I am creating into StarStable ones. So, okay, I feel like I might have my work cut out for this one. Okay, video number 2. Let's go. Alright, we're in like a magical forest. Oh, there's some like glowing mushrooms. Okay, this is a very beautiful bay we have here. And a grey. Okay, they look like a heavier type, so maybe I could do Casper for these. I'm not sure. Oh, I love their fluffy legs and things, their feathers. Okay, that one looks cool with the purple eyes. They both have purple eyes. Okay. Okay, the dark one looks very cool, but I feel like this green earthy one, I could maybe do Casper. I'm not sure. I feel like I could make his mane green and then maybe add some rocky bits on. There's some really cool markings. Okay. Oh, it's got little yellow like flowers or buttercups in its mane. That is so pretty. Okay, so I might do Casper as like the earthy green one. We'll see. But I feel like that might be a good start. Okay, we've got like 2 in the bag. This one is kind of have to be Mickey unless I swap them around. I'm not sure what this one's going to be like, but let's have a look. Okay, Talina and Campos. Okay, this is quite cool. We are at the beach. Oh, there's a pink one. Okay, these are awesome. They look like sort of seahorses. They have like little fins and gills, and oh my goodness, they are so pretty. This one looks just like a cremello. Okay, I'm doing this one as Mickey. This has worked out perfectly, guys. It even has blue eyes. I have no idea how I'm gonna do the fins or how I'm gonna do the sort of cool mane. Obviously, as like normal horses, I don't think they look as much like Mickey because they do have some really beautiful markings, but Mickey is just a plain cremello. So, oh wow, they're rocking out at a party. Okay, I think I've got it covered. We're gonna do the sort of green earthy one as Casper, the dark flamey mane one as Joey, and then the seahorsey kind of one as Mickey. So I think they're all the videos watched. They're all the horses I've chosen for each horse. I'm gonna have to have a little think about how I'm gonna do this because I feel like this is definitely gonna be trickier than I thought. Okay, so I'm back and I thought I'd do a supplies haul of what I'm going to be using with the horses to create them into the StarStable ones. So here I have some pony paint that I've just bought online. So it's non-toxic, it's safe for horses because the last thing we want is my horses to be uncomfortable. We want it to be a nice, happy experience. So I have chosen a large variety of colours, so that's quite exciting. I've put it in rainbow order as well to, you know, make it aesthetic. I also have lots of paintbrushes. This one I feel like is now like a famous paintbrush because you guys have seen this so many times on my channel, especially in the stable renovation series. I've spent many hours holding this paintbrush. I don't know how I feel about it anymore, but we've got this big one. We've got sort of a smaller big one. I wouldn't really call it a medium-sized one. We have like two medium-ish sized ones, but for the detail work, I was like, okay, I need some small paintbrushes. I could not find any for the life of me. I think I've got one here that's like a proper paintbrush, but I am sacrificing my makeup brushes today, guys, for today's video, so please appreciate that. But anyway, I think we've got everything I need. Now it's time to go and get the horse. So I think the first horse I'm going to be using today is Casper because he is the most chilled out dude out of all of them. Alright, so I'm now here with Casper, who is actually looking absolutely filthy. Of course, on a filming day, he decides to go and roll out in the field and get disgusting. But you know what? I might be able to use his muddy patches as an advantage for the horse that I've chosen to dress him up as. So Casper is going to be Petra, who has like a green mane, a green tail, very sort of earthy vibes. So I have a few things that I could put in his mane, which I think could look quite cool that you guys will see in a second. I don't want to give too much away because I've had a good think about this and I think Casper's is probably going to be the one that's going to look the best. So that's why I was like, if I do him first, then I can feel a little bit better about myself. Because obviously Casper's a grey, he's a blank canvas. It's probably going to be a bit easier to do, but we will see. So that is the plan. But I think the first thing I'm going to do is just give him a bit of a groom off. Although the mud might help with the earthy tones, it's going to be pretty difficult to paint on him when he does have actual soil on his back. So time to give that a bit of a clean up, hey Casp. I've just given Casper a bit of a groom and he's looking just a bit better now. So I think it's time to start with the green paint on the mane and tail because I feel like that's going to be the thing that's going to make him look the most different and out there. So why don't we go for that first? Oh, Gasp. What have you got yourself into, mate? He looks pretty chilled. I don't think he's going to care much. Hey, you going to fall asleep and have a bit of a snooze? Yeah, is that what you can do? I'm going to be using this little mini bucket that I've just washed out there. Casper, it's not food, do not eat it. Don't worry, I'm going to be keeping a big eye on you, mister. So I'm going to be putting it in here for all the mixing and things. So time to put some of the paint in. Ooh. I feel like this is going to be like a little goes a long way. Maybe not so much in Casper's tail because he has the thickest tail out there. But we'll start with that, just a nice little splodge. What brush should we use? Have a little practice. I reckon the thing is, I feel like it's going to be easier with my fingers than a brush. But here we go. Let's dollop it in. Time to paint my pony. Okay, the first bit is going on. He's getting a little bit bothered by flies, even though I've put fly spray on him. You can see here by the little dust fly spray marks. But he's being pretty good so far. Oh no. That's fine. That can just be a little bit of added detail. I can always just wash it off. I'm definitely going to make such a mess doing this. There we go. I'll see you guys when the mane is painted. Shouldn't take me too long, even though I've already used up like all the paint. Already. Look, Casper, I've used it all up just on a tiny bit. Maybe I should have bought more paint. Alright, so Casper's mane is now almost complete. I'm actually pretty happy with how it looks. I've tried to add different shades of green in there to make it look more realistic. I've also added some little yellow bits in there to kind of be like the flowers in Petra's mane. And then here I also have some vines that I thought I could, using plaiting bands. No, Casper, it's not food, I'm really sorry. To add little bits into his mane, because obviously Casper doesn't have the longest mane. He is a show jumper, and the horse, Petra, is a bit more of a heavier breed. It has a longer mane, so I thought we could add some sort of mane extensions to him and maybe add some vines. I don't know which way would look better. If it would look better if maybe I did sort of like there to there like that, so it kind of goes across the mane, or if I added lots of little bits going down. I'll have a play around and we'll see what looks best. Yeah, I might need to get some scissors as well because this is rather long. Oh, Casper, I'm really sorry, it's not food. I might need to get you a haylage net because you're gonna think everything's food.
Not asking for help, so don't throw me lines. I'm living it well, not gonna change my mind. Nobody can tell me how to live my life.
Alrighty, it's the last bit of ivy to add to Casper here. Yeah, he has been such a good boy. Just gonna add it now to his forelock. Yes. Casper, I love the kisses, but now is not the time for the kisses. He's like, I'm going to put my head up really high so you can't reach. Oh, thank you. If you could put your head, no, don't head scratch on me. I'm going to get all paint on me. There we go. I have now added it. Oh, how cool is that? Casper's really starting to look like the StarStable horse Petra. StarStable have been so creative with the horses that they have on there. Oh my goodness. I've had so much fun making Casper's mane look like this. It looks so cool. Okay, now it's time to do the bodywork. I think I might need to wash my hands first because I don't want to smear green all over him because we need to get some sort of more earthy browny bits on you now. Yes, good boy. All right, so on Petra, there are some little mossy bits that kind of go round in swirls. Now, the problem I kind of have at the moment is that Casper's mane goes to the right when Petra's mane goes to the left. In the UK, horses' manes go to the right, like traditionally, but I know in different countries it can be different. So I'm gonna kind of do the right-hand side of Petra because there are some like cool swirly bits. So I'm gonna try my best. I've also gone for a lighter coloured green just so it stands out a little bit compared to the mane, but I feel like it doesn't actually look that different now. So it kind of goes down here across his shoulder. And there's like a little cool swirly bit here. And I am going to do a little bit freehand. I'm going to try my best to make it look the same, but I just want it to make it look cool. And if it looks a bit like Petra, then that will be great. Okay, there's another little swirly bit here. All right, for this next part, I am going to be sacrificing a makeup brush, so appreciate this, guys. Okay. So on Petra, well, Petra has purple eyes. Obviously, I'm not going to paint Casper's eyes because that wouldn't be great. So what I'm going to do is, I was thinking, oh, could I give him like purple eyeshadow, something like that? And I don't particularly want to put paint above his eye in case it runs down and runs into his eye. So he's going to have some undershadow here. I don't know if it's going to look like he has purple eye bags or what, but I'm just going to put a tiny bit on his face here. It's okay, Casper. There we go. What a good boy. What a good boy. Oh, you're so good. You are so good. Well done. Oh, that actually looks kind of cool. Gotta say, Casp, you look like a warhorse, ready for battle. All right, so Petra also has some really cool markings on their neck. Now, I feel like this is either going to make it or break it. It's going to be like, yes, Casper looks like Petra, or it's going to be like, what is this purple smudge on his neck? So I'm going to try my best to do the exact same. Will I run out of space? Most probably. But that's okay, you know. I'll try my best. All right, guys, this is Casper's finished look. I would say it's more inspired by Petra than a complete copy. I was going to add this sort of browny earthy bits where there were like little cracks and things in him. And I thought, you know what? Casper's been such a good boy. He's getting a little bit not too happy about the flies. No, the flies over here in England have been absolutely horrible recently, even though I've covered you in fly spray, but he's been such a good boy, so patient. So this is what he looks like. I'm actually really proud. I haven't done too bad of a job, so I'm very happy with that, but now it's time to take all of the stuff out of your mane, give you a wash, put you back out in the field, and he's probably going to go and have a really big roll and get dirty again. All right, guys, now Casper is done with his look. It's time to wash him off, get him as comfortable as possible, and then he can go back out in the field with his friends. So I've just put Casper out in the field, and of course, I don't even need to say, you guys know what he's done. He's gone and rolled in the muddiest patch, but the paint came off really well. He was all good and happy. It was really easy to wash off. So he's out in the field, you know, looking disgusting as usual. So the next horse I'm going to be doing is Joey. Now for Joey, I thought I would do Umbra. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. So Umbra has a really cool mane. It almost looks like a flame. So it starts off dark at the top and then gets lighter. So it's almost ombre. So it's kind of like yellow, and then it goes into a red and then sort of a purple color. So I thought that Joey would be the best horse to do for this because it's quite a dark horse. Obviously Joey has some dark areas still, being a dapple grey. It also has some really cool markings on the horse as well on Umbra, so I thought maybe I can add those with the white paint. Hopefully it will show up, we will see, but I think that is the plan. It looks pretty cool. Let's go and get Joey and see what he thinks. Okay, so we now have Joey here, who's just having a bit of haylage. I thought I'd give him some food just to keep him happy. He is a bit of a fidget, even not when I'm painting him. I don't usually do this, so it is very new for him. But even when I'm just tacking him up, not in the wash bay, he does like to wriggle around a little bit because he is a young horse. But anyway, he as well is a little bit dirty. I also still have my plaits in from my dressage show the other day, but I thought, well, part of me was lazy to take them out, but actually I kept them in so I can try and keep his sort of mane staying over to the correct side, because as you guys know, Joey has an absolutely wild mane, so I need to take these out. But also I thought it would look really cool because then his mane is going to be wavy, and I feel like that kind of goes with this sort of flamey kind of look. So I need to take these out, yes, and give him a bit of a clean, because again, he is filthy. So this might take me a little bit of a while. So I'll see you guys when Joey is ready to be painted. the StarStable horse Umbra is like a really dark purple, so I've tried to replicate that here. Hopefully it looks the right colour on Joey, so I thought I'd give him almost kind of like, in hairdresser terms, a root shadow in this dark purple, and then I'm going to go over in the red, then the orange, and then just the tips have yellow. I don't know how much the yellow is going to show up, maybe down here where his mane's lighter, because Joey's like a really awkward colour, because up here he's like almost got a black mane. So when I plait him with plaiting bands, I think I'm going to have to get some white plaiting bands to do this lower bit, because when I plaited him the other day it looked ridiculous with the black ones. I need like a grey plaiting band, but I don't think that exists, so it'll be fine. Okay, let's start off at the bottom. I'm definitely going to put too much purple on. I can already sense it, so Esme, don't put too much on. Don't get carried away. Let's just start at the top. Easy does it. There we go.
Yeah, I keep doing my own thing. Yeah, never looking back again. I can get it, I can make it, yeah, I know it, and I'm never looking back again. Yeah, never looking.
Alright, so I feel like this is going to be the part that makes it look, okay, wow, she's painted her horse, because I feel like the red is really going to stand out. Hopefully it works with the purple and I can kind of blend it, but we'll have to see. Obviously, I think this is going to be the most tricky, because Joey obviously has a grey mane rather than a, well, they all have a grey mane because they're grey horses, but he has like a dark grey mane compared to Casper, who has like a white grey mane. Again, not too much red, because I need to put in some yellow at the end. Maybe a bit of orange if I'm feeling fancy. I'm not gonna lie guys, I was starting to get a little bit nervous that the paint just wasn't going to show up on Joey's mane because of how dark it is. But the orange, it's gone and made it. The orange, I think, has really saved his mane. Lastly, I just need to add a little bit of yellow to the tips, and I feel like that's what's gonna make it look really cool.
I can get it, I can make it, yeah, I know it, and I'm never looking back again.
Okay, just the last little bit left, and oh my goodness, the yellow has made it look so cool. He's definitely looks like he's got a bit of more of a flamey kind of mane. Wow, Joey, you're looking so awesome. He's like, I don't care, I'm just having my food, I'm happy. Oh, don't shake. That doesn't help. Yes, we have another makeup brush sacrificed, but you know what, I do need a really small one to do all the little details. So now it's time to add the white markings. Hopefully it shows up on Joey and doesn't look like I've just put some weird white splodges on him. Lastly, I just need to do the markings on Joey's face. Obviously, Joey's face is definitely the part of him that's whiting out the most. But because it's summer, I always find they kind of have, grey horses have like, I call it their panda eyes, even though that's not really the correct term. But they always look darker because the hair's like thinner around their eyes. So hopefully the white paint does show up. Again, I'm just doing it on the under of his eyes. There is some markings on the horse that's on its nose. But again, I don't really want to put paint on there because it's not really going to show up much with the head collar being on, but also again getting it off, I don't want paint going in Joey's nostrils. That wouldn't be very fun. So I'm just going to do the little markings on his eyes and then I think we're done. Okay, this is where it's going to be tricky for him to be still because he's more preoccupied with food. Okay. Oh, got a bit in your whiskers there. Joey, oh my goodness, Joey, you really need to stay still. Okay, you're munching and you're happy. There you go. That was supposed to be a little dot, but that's fine. We can add another one there. Okay guys, here is Joey's finished look, inspired by Umbra from StarStable. How cool does he look? Okay, he's not quite completely purple like the horse is, but he does have the same mane and the same markings. He has been such a good boy standing still. He's just getting a little bit impatient because he wants his haylage, so you can go back to that. There we go. So now it's time to get some photos, then wash it all off, and then you can go back in the field. See, Joey is always happy when he's eating. Yeah, I didn't do his forelock as well because it is super dark, and again, it's just going to be a pain to wash out, but for, you know, his mane and his neck, not too bad, not too bad. I'm now here with Mickey and also with Duke. Obviously Duke isn't going to be painted or dressed up today. Duke is only one. We've had him on the day of filming for a week and 1 day, so I didn't think it would be fair for him to you know, be part of the This Esme makeover salon. But Mickey, he's used to the YouTube life. He's been painted multiple times for different things, for charity stuff. He wasn't actually dressed up for Halloween. Halloween he was the main part at the beginning, but no, so you know, he's been painted many times for pony club camps when I was a kid and things, so Mickey is used to this, so he should be fine. But Duke has come along to be on set, you know, filming and just getting used to the YouTube life, seeing the behind the scenes with the cameras, and also kind of like as a friend for Mickey, you know, a bit of moral support. But I think both boys should be rather happy because they both have haylage nets and will probably be preoccupied with that. So the horse that I'm going to be using today as Mickey's sort of template, what we're going to go for the look, is the StarStable horse Talina. Again, I'll put it up on screen. Again, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. But this horse looks really aquatic, almost kind of like a seahorse, and it also looks like a cremello as well, has blue eyes and things, so hopefully we can end up getting Mickey looking a little bit like that. Because the horse doesn't really have a mane, it kind of has like a fin on the top. I thought what I would do is I'd plait Mickey's mane and hopefully make him look a little bit more sort of fish-like somehow. So I'm currently doing a running braid in Mickey's mane. Because Mickey has a beautifully long mane, I thought that would end up looking really cool. So hopefully I can do it all the way along and that can kind of be the fin or Talina's mane. The hand cramp is real, guys. Oh my goodness. They be aching. Alright, so Mickey's plait is now complete, or his running braid. Apologies in advance, this is not really what it's supposed to look like. It is to an extent, but this was definitely intentional, that it has kind of like, I've made it so it looks like it has little points, a bit like on the horse's sort of mane slash fin. But that definitely isn't due to my uneven pressure when braiding him, but actually looks kind of cool. So I think the next thing I'm going to do is get the paint out and try and somehow make this look a little bit more pinky. Good boy. Oh no, this bit's, don't look at this bit, guys, this bit is awful. So this plait here looks really uneven because Mickey has, like here it's so thick and here it gets really thin, and also don't look at the black plaiting band. So I'm just gonna pin this up here. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. There we go. I have been so excited to use this colour. It is the pink. How pretty is this? So I just need to put a little bit in there that I'm gonna put on Mickey's mane. And then I was thinking, you know what? Why don't we go all in and put the tiniest bit of orange to make it more sort of corally? If not, if I put a bit too much, I might have to put some white in, just like the smallest bit goes a long way, I feel like, with this orange because it's a lot darker. Come on, get to the bottom. This is where I'm just going to accidentally put loads in. Come on, dude. Okay, that's enough. I don't know if I should start at the top or the bottom. I'm just going to go in the middle because, you know, why not? How are you liking your braid being painted, Mickey? You liking it? I was gonna say if I really wanted to be really artistic, I could paint like different parts of the braid in different colours, but I think, you know, it's gonna look best if I just do it in one colour. I feel like that's just a bit too much, you know? Yeah. Well, you're being such a good boy, Mickey. This is probably like the most bizarre thing I've ever done. Oh, that's okay, that can add to the look. Definitely didn't just accidentally paint a bit of your neck. No, don't run away. Don't run. Oh, he's gone to eat Jukes. He's run out of haylage, he's gone to eat Jukes. Oh no. Mickey, you keep moving. Mickey, I'm getting paint everywhere. I'm actually really proud of this colour. It looks so good. It looks exactly like the horse, or in my mind it does. The colour of it, you know, it's not too pink, it's not too orange. And it stands out enough. I feel like that's even better that I've just kind of done the braid. I haven't painted like the whole of his mane. Because I was thinking, oh, do I paint his mane before and then plait it? But I feel like this is the less messy sort of way of doing it. That is actually looking so cool. And I feel like the little pink bits here doesn't matter too much. If he has little, you know, pink spots, could add some pink spots to him. Oh yeah, Mick, you're looking great. And then kind of smudge them out. Yeah, Mick, you're looking so cool. Oh, Mickey moved! Okay, so right now I'm doing Mickey's gills. Hopefully they look gill-like, apart from that bit there, but nobody needs to know about that. It is a bit thicker than I was expecting because he's eating Duke's haylage, but you know what? If he wants to do that, he can do that. Mickey, to be fair, you know, Talina's got quite big gills. You can just be a very gilly pony. Ah, fly. Okay, to finish it off, I've given Mickey a little horny bun. I don't know what here, but you know what? I think I've done, okay, this is probably the worst one. We've saved the worst till last, but it was fun. I'm honestly pretty proud of his mane. That looks good. The only bit that looks a bit dodgy are the fins and the gills because Mickey moved quite a bit. You know, it's quite difficult to paint on a moving canvas. He was very good though. I think he just wanted to be with Duke and eat Duke's food. But no, it doesn't look too bad. I've got some pretty colours in there and it does look like somebody's just smeared red-orange paint on him in random splotches, but you know, you can see the resemblance a bit. All right guys, this is the finished look for Mickey looking. He's supposed to look like Talina. Don't know if he does, let me know in the comments below. Yep, that's Mickey saying no, he doesn't. I was gonna paint the forelock as well, but it's just gonna be such a pain to wash out, I haven't. But I have given him a little man bun sort of thing going on there. I think the best part is probably the mane, just because, oh no, he's shaken, and there we go. Let's try and make it look a bit, it's all gone out of place. It's all gone downhill from here, guys. It does look like somebody's randomly rubbed paint on him. You can kind of see the fins here and the gills, but I'm sorry, Mickey. I didn't do very well on you. Let's take you back. Actually, I need to wash you. Let's take you to the wash bay. Alright guys, Mickey has been such a good boy, so I'm going to give him a treat now. Well done, Mix. He's now all washed off and is looking beautifully clean. But anyway, before today's video ends, I'd like to say a huge thank you again to StarStable for very kindly sponsoring today's video. Again, be sure to use the link in the description below and check that out. But anyway guys, thank you so much for you watching today's video. If you're new or have not done so already, please like and subscribe, as it really does help me out and I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Bye! Well done, Mix. Should we put you back out on the field with Duke? Yeah? Mwah. Well done. Licky boy.